you said you don't know what you're talking about and walked out. That's just the kind of the courage and audacity is incredible. Yeah. And so like, where did that come from? Like there's in a lot of these conversations that I've had, we've talked about imposter syndrome, and we've talked about the self-doubt and the self-talk of, do I really know what I'm doing? I don't really know. I'm not feeling confident. Where does your confidence and call it audacity come from? Is that from Englewood?
Man, somebody asked me that. Somebody very close to me at the time asked me that, like, where does this confidence come from? Like, where does your credibility come from? It comes from failing. It comes from failing and picking myself back up 1,000 times.
Yeah.
And then walking through that door again, but doing something different.
Yeah.
And getting the result and the outcome, that I had set out for. And so that's why when people meet me and they can't even fathom why I'm just so confident.
Yeah.
Because on my worst day, one of my worst days, I walked in here and the governor of Illinois was here on my worst day. And I immediately got into, this is how I can add value to the state and what you're passionate about. This is what I do. And by the way, we also work together. I created a strategy for engaging African Americans for your campaign. This is the pictures. Remember I did that with the Chicago Blackhawks and you were there? Here's the picture. This us.
Yeah.
And he's like, what? Who are you again? But that same audacity, man, that happened. My mother instilled that in me early.
Yeah.
Fearless, fearless. Walk in the room, knowing what you want out of the room. I told you that story early on about approaching Elon Musk at All-Star Weekend.
Yeah.
And, I used to have a list of individuals, Rich Paul, Calvin Andrews, when I started out, that I was going to meet. I knew I would meet them because I was intentional about putting myself in spaces where I knew I would interact with them. And to be honest with you, bro, like it's 85% execution, but about 15% of it is how you finesse and put yourself in spaces.
Yeah.
When I met Calvin, I did not have a pass into the Adidas suite. And this is the Adidas gifting suite. So, they giving their players the new All-Star shoes, the Yeezys, just big bags of stuff. So, me and Sam were not supposed to be there at all. And we just got in. Hey, who you know? Oh, yeah. And so, but that's a part of it. But you got to be there not to get no pictures or anything like that, but to create meaningful relationships. And that's what I did. And I've got 85%. I had to create another list because I've got 85% of the people. I got them in my phone now.
Dude, I love that.
Yeah. So where it comes from, initially coming from Englewood. Because, I talk about growing up in Englewood, but like really thinking back on like what it took to get out of that environment. And my cousin Desmond is here today, and he's a testament to that as well. In grad school, killing it, expanding his media company and media offerings. And, he's a part of that lineage, but like, if I got out of Englewood, I can get in any room.
Yeah.
If I got out of Englewood, I can get in any room.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's something that's a big part of my confidence. Yeah. Like, it doesn't bother me that you said no. I've seen life tell people no. You know what I'm saying? I've seen life.
That's the hardest part.
I've seen life tell
for most
friends no. Yeah. It's over with. Jail or coffin. So you don't want to work with me. I'll be back. We'll see each other. I see all these guys that told me no, and a lot of them want to work with us now. Yeah. So that I would think that's where the audacity and the tenacity